Welcome to Berlin, where we are here at a first world look at the new Tavascan from Cupra. Cupra are a brand under the Volkswagen umbrella, but as a brand itself are just 5 years old. So what do you need to know about the car? What do we know about the car so far? Well, there are going to be two motor versions. One with all-wheel drive, two with rear-wheel drive. The all-wheel drive version will be 335 brake horsepower. The single rear axle will be 280 brake horsepower. There's an endurance and a VS version, and it's a 77 kilowatt hour battery. So think of the Tavascan as being another evolution of the ID.4, but the software from the ID.7. For example, the slider for volume and climate control will be illuminated. People have been very, very passionate and angry in comments about that. 19, 20 and 21-inch alloy wheels will be the rim size. 540 litre boot, which is pretty much on a par, maybe slightly less than a Skoda Enyaq. Bucket seats will come as standard. A heat pump will not. That will be an optional extra. Dynamic chassis control, also an optional extra. 6 colours in the car. This kind of matte grey wrap is probably the one to go for on first impressions. Also that lovely kind of bluey green colour that is on the Cupra Born. That's another option that you could consider on your car. The internal design of the car then, very familiar Cupra steering wheel, but there's a spine-like design that goes from the front of the dashboard right back to the rear of the car. There's kind of a wing design over the front of the dashboard as well. So everywhere you look, there's curves and angles. The rear of the car, beautiful in terms of the daytime running strip that's on the back. The front of the cars, today anyway, whether they'll be in production vehicles, the Cupra logo is illuminated. So not sure if that will be a thing. Ground-up EV, so you can expect a flat floor in the back of the car. Got a Sennheiser sound system, a German, still family-owned company, which is just one of the ways that Cupra are cleverly engaging with a younger audience, more into tech, more into music, meta, for example, using Willow Smith to virtually beam into us tonight. Different ways of engaging with a younger audience for this brand. They have called themselves the Rebels, so that tells you all you need to know in terms of who Cupra think they are, who they're aiming at, and who the audience, of who they'd like to get into buying these cars. In their own words, this is not a car that the target audience's parents or grandparents will have driven or owned. 135 kilowatt charging seems to be the maximum on it. They have quoted that and said that if you find a minimum of 135 kilowatts and the stated charge is at 10%, you'll put in 7 minutes just over 150 kilometers, I think it is, and you'll charge in less than half an hour to 80% if you use those faster chargers, not a 50 kilowatt charger. But again, a reminder, 77 kilowatt hour battery is what the car is going to come with. It will go on sale in 2024, 15-inch screen inside, which is also as large as the forthcoming ID.7. Wonder which of the two cars will actually go on sale first. That's one to work out. What are your thoughts on the car? Do you like the design? Do you think that they are rebels by name and rebels by nature? Does this look like something different compared to the Q4 and ID.4 and Enyaq, which are all ultimately the same car underneath that MEB platform from Volkswagen? The other question is, how much is it going to cost? When the Cupra Born entered into the Irish market, you could get one from low 40s. That's risen to closer to 50 now. So what is the Tavascan going to be when it comes to price in Ireland? And the Born has been pretty rare on Irish roads, not because it's not a great car, just because supply was quite difficult and challenging, but it was a car that launched in 2021 or thereabouts. So this is the latest offering. It's their second EV, the Born being the first. They did touch on the Formentor today. That has been a really great success for them. Obviously that's just a plug-in hybrid, but this is a full EV from Cupra. So comments, questions, thoughts, leave them down below. Like this video, and if you want to see more of these kind of world premiere reveals of cars, hit subscribe on the channel to give us your support. Thank you very much for joining us here in Berlin for this first look at the Tavascan, and I'll talk to you on the next one.